watching a sequel to another show that you spoke about last time and loved?
Yeah, prequel. So I've been watching 1883 on Paramount Plus, which is big. Like, it's a good show. I was ready to get rid of Paramount Plus, and this hooked me right back in there. So written by the same writers for Yellowstone. It was a bit weird to have Yellowstone on Stan and then have to go across to Paramount Plus for the prequel to that. I didn't go into it with very high hopes because I thought I was going to try and milk the Yellowstone cow for all it's worth. But really, really hooked on it. Really good show. Really funny crossover again, I guess, with the Carrie Underwood thing, is it's got Tim McGraw and Faith Hill as the main characters as James and Margaret Dutton. So it follows the Duttons as they try and get out of sort of a famine, poverty-ridden Texas and take themselves into their new life in Montana. And they kind of team up with some other people, some German immigrants, and try and move themselves through the Wild West, and kind of follows the trials and tribulations of trying to get across there. Really good show. So it's been drip fed, like we said. It's only once per week. They did that thing where they dropped the first 3 episodes, and now everything after that is one a week. But again, another really good indicator of it, just like I said with Yellowstone, that if my wife is watching something to do with cowboys and enjoying it, the writers must be doing something right. We have not once watched like a cowboy Indian Western film, and she is hooked on 1883. So whatever they're doing it well. And it's the drama that goes with it. And I guess knowing that in the back of your mind, knowing that Yellowstone, they made it to Montana. So knowing that it's kind of going to work out, but seeing how they get there, it's been really good, really dramatic, and makes you feel the hard times of what it must have been like to live back then. Even crossing rivers was just absolutely deadly, and sort of 10, 15 people died every time they crossed a river, which now you just go over it in your car, no worries. Like, it just really shows you like the hard stuff they had to go through back then just to even move house or move place. So really enjoyed it, really enjoying it coming out every week, and loving that I can kind of continue watching something related to Yellowstone while I wait for Yellowstone to restart again.
Yellowstone finished on a big cliffhanger this season, didn't it? I think.
Yeah, they always do. So yeah, I'm surprised. Like, I didn't think they were going to cliffhanger it as much as they did, and I thought they were kind of angling towards having it end, but it really seems like they're going to come back in full force again. So yeah, I love both of them. Very surprised that I love anything to do with cowboys, because I never was a big rancher fan up until this started, but now getting my cowboy hat and my whip, and I'm right into it.
Yeah, you mentioned Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. My mum flipped out when she put the first episode on and they were in the show. She was like, "Oh, I love this show now." I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Well, I was the opposite. I didn't realize that that's who they were. I was shocked to find out that that was Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, and then to find out they were a couple. So credit to their acting. I just thought they were actors.
Well, that's a good sign. They're not just like, They didn't just go and find 2 massive country music stars and chuck them in for the sake of chucking them in.
Oh, exactly. They absolutely nailed it. Like, couldn't believe it. The only problem I have with it is Elsa, who's the younger daughter of the Duttons that's kind of going along with them. It just seems like every opportunity to try and make anything poetic, they literally put a poem over the top of it and have it happen. And after a while, it gets a bit old having to listen to her poetry. And all I can think of every time she speaks is do you remember the episode of Family Guy where he was saying "Cool Whip"? There's the W and the H. Why are you saying like that? It's Cool Whip. And now I've noticed in her voice, she says "whoop" over and over.
Oh God!
When we had to go, and I'm like, oh, just stop, just speak normally. And every time she gets poetic, all I hear is that, and it kind of ruins it. So my only problem with it is they're trying to make it a little bit too poetic and not just kind of go with the drama that's on the screen. But other than that, I love it.
I wonder if she speaks like that because she might be an English actress, or she has like a really strong accent that a dialect coach has tried to force out of her for this specific role.
Yeah, I feel like it would be for the role. I get the vibe that it's kind of maybe the way they spoke back in that time, and then that real focus on that. I don't know. To be fair, I don't really notice it during the actual scenes. It's just in those sort of moments of her having her little poetic reflections that get to me. So I don't know, very noticeable. Now I've said it to you, you'll hear it.
Yeah, once you spot it, you can't unsee it.
100%, and every episode it happens.
Oh, that's great. And you mentioned sort of it being weird that it was on Paramount, not Stan. I wonder if that's like because it is a Paramount production, and I feel like Yellowstone is the outlier in that situation. I imagine they must have been signed to a contract pre-Paramount Plus even being discussed or being a thing.
Yeah,
and
well, good luck watching Stan let go of it. Stan will never let go of that show.
No, it's their biggest show, so they're just going to pay whatever they have to pay to keep it. But yeah, I wonder if the contract ends at any point, if Paramount just go, no, we're not, no matter what you want to pay us, we're not letting you have it because we need to boost our own streaming service.
Yeah,
Season 6 will be the interesting one.
Yeah, it pulled me back across because otherwise Paramount Plus is still having that problem for me where it's just not enough interesting things to watch on there. But then this show's pulled me back across week to week. So yeah, loving it. Just waiting for the next episodes. I think it's 4 episodes in at the moment. So yeah, a good amount of time to catch up.
Well, I might break your heart with this announcement. There's no new episode this week.
Ah. Yeah, do you know what? There wasn't a pattern to it before either. I had a hard time working out when the new ones were coming out. So I actually had to Google it. Yeah.
That's weird. Isn't it every Friday or Thursday or Friday?
I thought that. I actually think it came out, was it the 9th? So whatever date that was. But yeah, it was kind of weird. I thought it would come out in line with the Yellowstone episodes maybe, or something similar to that. But yeah,
I think the first episode did. I think the first episode came out at the same time as one of the Yellowstone episodes, but then I think after that they switched to like a Friday or a Saturday or something.
Yeah, I guess that's the struggle when it's on 2 separate services in one country as well. So.
Yep. And yeah, I think they're off this week, and I think they're back on the 31st, I think I read. So yeah, just to kill you a little bit.
Even more reason to keep myself out of isolation.
Did you get Paramount Plus directly through Paramount, or did you get it through like Amazon?
Or Apple? Through the Apple TV.
Okay, yep. Smart. Very smart move. Because, like, obviously you won't get... When you purchase it through Apple or Amazon, you don't get access to the live A-League and the sports stuff, but you get the replays. But I found when I had the Paramount Plus app, their, like, schedule of dropping episodes was all off. Like, it just, sometimes it worked perfectly, sometimes it just took like 2 days for an episode to show up. So I was watching Dexter New Blood week to week, and they announced new episodes 8 p.m. Sundays every week. You'd get on there at 8 p.m. on the Sunday, no new episode. You'd look on the Paramount channel on Amazon or Apple, and it was up there Sunday morning. So I cancelled my Paramount Plus direct subscription, the yearly subscription, and then just got the monthly subscription through Amazon, and it's worked perfectly fine since.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I actually did notice with looking at the bottoms of the episodes when they were released, for some reason underneath it is only like one of them, or the first drop that they had last year was released as 1st of January 2021, and then the new one came out as 1st of January 2022. So it's hard to even work out the pattern off of the bottom of it. So yeah, whatever's going on there is a bit of a mix. So we'll see. It's the same thing with Paramount Plus we say every time. Like it's got the potential to be really great. They make a lot of good stuff. It's just not quite there yet.
And yeah, like I've started watching a lot more on there actually since I got it through Amazon. I've watched Mayor of Kingstown, loved that show. I've just started Yellow Jackets and really enjoying that. They just put up Quiet Place Part 2, so there's plenty of stuff on there. So I think it's just a matter of digging in and actually putting in the effort to watch some of their shows, because there's a lot of like original shows that nobody's talking about when you just have to sort of watch them and give them a chance and then you find out that they're really good. Like Mayor of Kingstown, no one was talking about it. I watched it purely because Jeremy Renner's in it, and I was on that sort of Hawkeye binge momentum thing, so I chucked that on. I was like, okay, yep, this is cool. Love this show.